Welcome back. We've all had friends joke with us about whether or not they'll ever be able to retire. And that's something we all joke about, but it's something we need to be serious thinking about in order to achieve that goal and enjoy the retirement years. Julie Liebing joins us from Abbott Wealth Financial to talk a little bit more about how we can direct our goals towards making this a reality.
Definitely.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much,
yes.
Susan. Yeah, I thought this was a great topic because I had a few friends of mine and clients, friends of friends, say this, I'll never be able to retire, just in the last couple of weeks. And I always think that's a really interesting thing to say because isn't that something that we look forward to over all of our working years?
That's right.
That you'll have this time.
That's right. And I think when you're younger, you think, oh, I'll never get to that stage anyway. But then you start getting into your 30s, late 30s, 40s, you're like, you know what? I do want to retire one day.
Yeah.
So you got to start really being serious about it.
Definitely.
We have a couple of slides. Let's get to that. So yeah, this is what a lot of people hear from their friends or their coworkers, like, yeah, I'll be here till I'm 85.
Yes.
But no one wants to work to 85.
No, and I definitely know that I don't want to. I will want to enjoy my retirement as much as I love my job.
Absolutely.
Free time is great.
Yes, I love my job. I better
yes.
say that. But we've got, oh, if we could go back one. I don't think we got to that last screen, but there was some, this is the second screen. So go right ahead.
So I was just going to mention that pension plans have changed a lot from kind of back in the day. All the baby boomers have those defined benefit contribution plans where you get that same income guaranteed for the rest of your life, and it's indexed with inflation. Nowadays, that is almost unheard of.
Okay.
And the responsibility lies in the individual to prepare for their own retirement, which is, I think, why we see a lot of that I'll never retire. So it actually doesn't take a huge amount of sacrifice to achieve that goal of retirement. So to start, definitely take an active role in your finances. You don't have to be an expert, but it will help to talk to someone who is. So either with an advisor or on your own, start with making a plan, set clear, quantifiable goals, and determine what is required to achieve those goals. Then just make sure to follow through with your plan, be engaged and accountable to your advisor, yourself or your spouse, because at the end of the day, the person who's ultimately affected is yourself or your spouse, and if you're not being accountable, then you might not be able to achieve that goal of retirement.
Next screen up. There we go. So if you have a goal, here we go.
So like I said, it doesn't require a huge amount of sacrifice. Just an example here. So say you want $30,000 a year in retirement in 35 years. So planning on working and saving for 35 years. And to achieve that $30,000 of income in retirement, there's CPP and OAS once you turn 65. And right now, to achieve that, putting aside $100 per month into an RSP, and it has a balance of $1,000. So to achieve that $30,000 per year in retirement income, I need $500,000 to retire. And on top of my $100 that I'm putting in per month right now,
or 1,000.
With the $1,000 balance, but regular contributions of $100 a month. I need to top those up to $330, so add another $230 into the RSPs every month to get that $30,000 a year in retirement income.
Okay, so there is an equation you can basically follow. You can have the experts help you with that, but it seems to me, and we all know this to be true, the earlier you start, the less, even if it's just a little bit that you're doing off the top, right? That is a monthly turnover every month that will accrue. So the earlier you start, the better.
Definitely. Yeah, and you can break that down even further to how often your paychecks come. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, it's only $152 every paycheck, and you can set that up so it automatically goes off into your RSP. And if your employer matches, then that's even better. Just saves up a little faster.
Yes, and if it's automatically coming off, you don't even think about it. It's just not there. It's just going towards your future.
Yes, definitely. So super, super important. And of course, when you make a plan, it's not set in stone. So it's something that you know that life changes over the years. You'll get those curveballs, and sometimes maybe you won't be able to make those monthly contributions, but at least setting the plan and being aware of what's required will definitely get you on the right track and maybe you will be able to retire one day.
Before 87.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Julie, thank you very much for this. Julie Liebing, of course, with Abbott Wealth Management. Information is on the screen, the phone number as well, 250-372-3736. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.